This is Tapiwa and Dominique Nkata. Tapiwa's on the left, Dominique is on the right. Their parents, John and Joan Nkata, brought the family to the United States from Malawi in Africa in 1990. At the time, Tapiwa was 4 years old and Dominique 11 months old. The Nkatas came here legally, so they had work permits. John Nkata, an ordained Christian minister, worked as a hospice counselor. His wife, Joan, worked as an accountant. The Nkatas filed papers to stay here permanently. For years, their case was stuck in immigration court. Finally, in 2009, John and Joan Nkata were granted legal permanent residency in the United States. But by this time, Tapiwa and Dominique were adults and unable to obtain legal status through their parents. Had the court moved more quickly and the decision made while they were still children, there would be no question about their documented status. Earlier this year, these two young women were placed in deportation proceedings. Dominique sent me a letter, and here's what she said about being deported to Malawi. The looming fear of having everything I know, including part of my family, here in the United States, while I'm removed to the other side of the world, is crippling. And Tapiwa wrote a letter as well and said, I cannot imagine my life in Africa. I'm an American. I know this culture and speak this language. I pledge allegiance to this flag. The Department of Homeland Security decided to give them a one-year stay in their deportation. I think that was the right thing to do. It would just be wrong to send these young women who grew up in America and have so much to contribute back to Malawi, a country they don't even remember. Tapiwa is now 25. In 2007, listen to this, Mr. President. In 2007, Tapiwa, on the left here, graduated summa cum laude from the University of Cincinnati with a degree in finance. For the past 2 years, she's worked at an accounting firm, and she dreams of being a certified public accountant. She cannot, as long as she is undocumented. In her letter to me, she said what America means to her. Quite simply, when you say the American dream all around the world, they know what you're talking about. People who have never been to our shores, eaten our food, or even spoken our language have heard of a prosperous nation that above all else grants freedom and rights to all people. Dominique, on the right, is now 21. Last month, she graduated from the University of Cincinnati, a double degree in chemistry and pre-medicine. She's now working at the University Hospital and the Jewish Hospital in the Research Department of Clinical Studies. Dominique is studying for the MCAT and plans to apply to medical school when her immigration status is resolved. Dominique told me, and I quote, I dream of being a doctor and of giving back to a country that has given so much to me. So would America be better off if Tapiwa and Dominique are deported to Malawi, or if they are allowed to continue to stay in the United States, realizing their dreams and making us a better nation?